Well, it's about 5 minutes after 6 a.m. It's pitch black outside still. Everything's freezing in the house. The milk's like frozen. I have to wake up. I have to sit with my feet on my old remains of my computer that is destroyed. And I have to sit in front of this heater from when I wake up at whatever point where it's, if I wake up early enough not to get frostbite and a couple more toes. I have, at least one toe with frostbite. The other just might be other various trauma that I've been experiencing on the road. But there's definitely one with frostbite. The second one I do believe so, but they sent pictures to specialists. I'm supposed to go places I can get, but I'm scrambling to get enough of a survival situation. They keep trying to force me to go like 80, 90 miles away into some government housing somewhere. I have spoken to local government housing, and they originally was going to make me give up Bugsy Malone. And I told them I'd rather just freeze to death and die because at this point I've lost everything. I lost like $100,000 worth of fine art and high-tech equipment, and I lost everything I own. I don't even have pictures of my dead adopted parents or family anymore. I have nothing. I have one or two weird, bizarre things that somehow came along in a trip. Like I have these log holders I got from Cyber Bobby 69, and I use them to hold the campfire down. And I got some blankets, like I got a blanket that I inherited from my kinds of Agnes, my whatever to Paul and his widow that I used to have lunch with occasionally, but I seem to have lost all my friends along the way. There's only a couple of maybe people who personally know me that I keep in contact with. My cousin Patty sent me the money that got me the property, has kept me out of jail. I am so destitute I can't keep up with my end of the financial obligations, and I hope to catch up, but I do know I'm probably disappointing her, but if it wasn't for her, I'd be dead. And I know nobody believes me, and nobody knows what a struggle, but I've been miseried. I've been taken and no way to leave, and not given enough food and weakened. It was going to end up a meth head's gold mine, I think. But I was able to escape that at one point. I was stuck on the side of a mountain for a week and a day. At one point, I had people smash out my bus windows. I had the Best Western in Alamosa steal $1,100 cash. The hospital that kept me alive that night, they gave me blankets, and I wandered the streets in shorts and a t-shirt while it was snowing. But that was the best. The nice lady at the hospital kept me alive, even though nobody else wanted to. I've seen horrible, disturbing things on the road. I've seen terrible police brutality. I've seen incredibly bizarre shit that everybody's going to say, why does this stuff happen to you and nobody else? And America's on fire from what I can see. I've seen some bizarre stuff. I've seen police officers dragging fentanyl comatose people that have OD'd on fentanyl around by like one leg like a rag doll. I've seen bizarre shit. It's just life's too fucking weird. But I am here. I am on the banks of the Rio Grande. I am alive, and I'm doing the best I can. I am not to a point I'm going to survive. I've already gotten, I think, frostbite on 2 toes. I am doing the best I can. 50% of the dogs I left Arizona with are dead. It's been a really rough road, and I'm having a hard time. I'm peeing about a gallon or 2 a day, and I'm not taking in any water. I haven't had any intake for a while. It's hard to get, although now it's snowed, but I just didn't get to melt in any snow to drink yet, and I will here shortly, but I'm going to wait for the sun to come up. If I didn't have this bus, which cost 10 times what it's worth, I'd be in trouble, but like I said, the meth head party was going to kill me to keep the bus and the money. I ran into the guy that sold them the bus. They had stripped everything he had sold out of it when they had me on the line. It came with nothing they promised, and he told me he sold it to them for $2,500. I lost everything spending on it. I put out $17,000 for this piece of shit bus, but it was the only way I was going to survive, save my dogs. And unfortunately, I'd do it again because my dogs. Without my dogs, I have no reason to live, and without me, I have no reason to live. And this was the only option to save me. I lost my red car; it's been stolen. I lost everything I own in that red car that I had gotten out. I have lost everything, but on a positive note, I'm already much better here than I was in the Joshua Tree Forest hell place. I loved the nature there, but the people were so intensely evil that I'm barely getting away with my life. I'm doing better here. I'm starting to get some food. I'm starting to meet good people. When I first showed up, I'm an extreme minority here. Only 3% of the population is white or black. 15% is like Latin, Spanish, Mexican descent, but not. It's a little complicated, but that general. But 80% are indigenous originals. Their descendants have lived here for thousands of years in this valley, and that's 80%. I am an extreme minority. I have done everything anybody's going to suggest. I've gone and sat in every help office. I've been in the hospital 5 times. I have done everything like I am supposed to. I'm not going to get any help here. I was very surprised they actually turned on my food stamps, but I sat in that office all day and no food came. And they knew I'd been starving for over a month and a half at that point. They did give me a big can of some sort of a soup mix that needed to be added to water and cooked to prepare. As a homeless person, that was pretty useless when you have no water, etc. But I am in the land of milk and honey. I've got a job offer at the local food market. I've got as soon as the weather changes and the season changes, the manager there is going to hire me. And I've been talking to him. I've been being productive. I've got a lot of things on the line. I am more motivated with my disability than pretty much any of the meth heads in that last piece of shit town I left. I only met like 1 or 2 decent people in that whole town, and one of them moved away. And then the other one, I think she's getting ready to move away, hopefully for her. But that town was filled with human walking turds, and I am a god among walking turds. I got an album coming out soon titled that. Hope you enjoyed it. Actually, it's out. I think I do have that. I think I already pushed that out. Look for it. Mountain William, a god among walking turds. Peace out.